Hey YouTube, hey Silver Stackers. I wanted to put a video together for you guys. I've been stacking, since kind of late 2011. I kind of got into this. I just bought kind of my first, I don't know, my first coin. It was a little proofed silver clad um, George Washington quarter, I think, or half dollar. I am going to do another video kind of hopefully going over everything that I have, but I just wanted to do a video today of, originally I wanted to be 100% silver and gold only. I only have a little bit of gold anyways, but there are a couple 90% proof coins here, and then there's also some just just because I like them. There's just two cardboard coated in pure gold and pure silver as well. But anyway, so I just wanted to get into some of my favorite silver pieces that they've basically put together so far. We're looking at probably, I don't know, 60, 65 ounces of uh, of silver here, and then a couple grams of gold. So let's just start off. I'll show you one of the first pieces of silver that I got before I even knew what stacking was. It's not this exact one. I'll show you the exact one in a moment. But this is just a 2013 Walking Liberty, Silver Eagle. Um, and I'm not sure why I love these as much as I do, but the fit and finish on them is awesome, and I just really love these coins. The first one I got was actually this one right here. It's a 1997. I'm going to take it out of the package here, and I have since put it in a airtight. Came in a little mint box, which is always nice. But I've had this one since I was a kid, and my uncle, I think, gave this to me. As you can see, there's obviously a difference. I wish I would have known from the beginning to kind of put them in an airtight. Oxidizations and whatnot have taken a little bit of a toll on the 97 versus the new 13. I think you can see that there. Hopefully this is coming through okay for you guys. But just a little bit more tarnished, weathered patina on the 97 versus the 2013. Okay, what else? So I've got, I don't know, 16 or so of the American Eagles, and of course I'm always getting more of those. I do have a 2000 here, which just has this cool little mirror finish on it. This is not something that was one of the issues. This is just something that I found in a kind of local coin shop here in the greater Chicagoland suburbs. But I thought it was cool, so I picked it up. It was at close to spot, so I grabbed it. All right, what else? Of course, we've got some Canadian maple leaves. I just kind of started getting into the Canadian coins here. Value-wise, these are about as close to spot as I'm going to find silver. So I was thrilled to kind of get these. I mean, right now this is July of 2013, so you know, these are $21 and some change. You know, you can't really beat that. I was going to look this up before I did the video here. I can't remember what it's called, if it's a moose or it's an elk, a caribou, I don't know what it is. It's some horned creature of the woods that roams the Canadian plains. I'm sure someone will comment here for me. These have a little higher numismatic value to them, but again, really cool, so I had to grab a couple of those as well. And then there was a 1989 reverse proof that I had to get my hands on as well. I think this is just absolutely stunning. Really cool coin. I overpaid for it quite a bit, but what are you going to do? There's not a whole lot of these, so I just figured I'd get my hands on this 1989 reverse proof. I got to find a better case to put that in because it's got a little rattle to it. Numismatic kind of plays a big role in my interest here. I mean, I collect silver because I love how it looks. This is a savings account for me. It allows me to put money towards collecting something. I love collecting things. This allows me to collect as well as actually save money, and instead of just buying stuff I don't necessarily need or that will definitely decrease in value, I've got an opportunity here to invest in basically money. So speaking of investing, one of my favorite types of silver is the Perth silver, and I think their coins are life-changing. They absolutely blow my mind. Nothing to me looks better than the Perth silver, and I know there's definitely a diverse size range. I've only got 1 ounce and ½ ounce kind of Perth mint coins here. I know they've got 2 ounce, 5 ounce, 10 ounce, kilo, 32 ounces. It's all over the place, and it's definitely on the to-do list at some point. But for now, I've just got a couple of my favorite 1 ounces that I've found, and here are some of them. I really love this this dog. Here, the dog is really cool. I dig it. So those are the 1 ouncers. I do have a handful of ½ ounce of the Perth mint. I showed you the snake. Got the ½ ounce koala here, which is cool. And then I've got one of my favorite Perth coins here is this chicken, and I'm definitely on the look for a 1 ounce of this at a pretty decent price. You know, the premiums on these coins sometimes borderline insanity and ridiculous, and it's something I really have to keep an eye on because, again, I really do love just certain coins that I'll find. I'll get to one in a moment here. There's just certain coins that, for whatever reason, I've just got to get my hands on them because I absolutely love the coin or the round or the bar, or whatever it may be. So, that's definitely just part of it. It's so I have to be careful because I can spend, well, for example, on this reverse proof, I mean, I know they retain some value, but or, a lot of their value, but it was listed at $75. I think I paid $70 for this in 2013, and this was just 2 weeks ago or so, when silver was at $19 and some change. So it's difficult for me to kind of go back and forth and kind of battle that out of silver's at $19 an ounce, and I'm about to spend $70 for 1 ounce of silver. But I don't know what to tell you. There's just some things that it's worth it to for me, and I think you have to make that own distinction. You have to work that out on your own and just figure out if you're purely coming at it for silver value, like some of these ½ ounce coins here. This is just a Silver Mining's Silver Eagle. I mean, I got these for just directly at spot. It's a little ½ ounce. But the price was so good, I was going in to try and find some silver, and I got these 4 Eagles here, and then I got a couple of these Atmex little half rounds as well. They look cool. Threw them in some 32 millimeter airtight cases here, and it does the trick. I mean, I got them for pennies over spot. So, I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm in the mood to just, grab as much silver as I can for the dollar. Other times I'm interested in something that's really cool. Okay, so a couple other the $half here, just so I can try and stay on track here. Got the the wolf, which I think is really cool, Canadian. I actually picked this up today. Went to the coin shop before I started making this, and I do like to put everything in airtights. I know that can be a little ridiculous sometimes, but it's just something that I like to do. Fit and finish is a real big deal for me. In fact, there's coins that I've not bought because they weren't in airtights, and then there's other coins that I have bought simply because they were. For an example here, we'll just take a look at this quickly. I didn't want to do this yet, but we'll just take a quick look at this 2 ounce. You know, I'm not a huge fan of, I don't have any ties to being a fireman or fire trucks. I mean, I just thought it was a cool 2 ounce round, but more intriguing to me was that it was in already an airtight case. So I didn't have to go and try and find a 2 ounce airtight that would fit this. I wouldn't have to measure this and go online and try and find something. It was already in the airtight, which is a huge plus for me. So I'll definitely spend a few more dollars to buy something that's already in an airtight if I don't have to go hunt one down. Okay, so working from left to right, some other cool coins. I did have these couple half ounce. These are some Polish coins. This is an Olympic coin. Again, it was just something that was unique to me. It's got a little gold Olympic ball in the middle. I'm not sure what this is, to be perfectly honest with you. I just thought it was cool, so I picked it up. Again, it was right near spot, so I thought, what the heck, why not? And then another one of my favorites, another Polish coin here. Let me just get this zoomed in for you guys. Another Polish coin here. But again, this one had this really sweet little hologram action going on the back here, so I just couldn't not get it. So there it is. Okay, here's a good example of just silver because I wanted 31.1 grams of silver in one round, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I just got this, you know, 1 troy ounce of fine silver, threw it in this little case here, even though it's already beat up. I still like to put them in cases if I'm buying pure silver, that is. And yeah, there you go. So that's in there, and there's, you know, at spot, good silver pickup. Now, talking about spending grossly over spot, here's a good example of that. I had the opportunity with some of my family to go down and check out the gold and silver pawn shop, the guys from the History Channel. So I got to purchase one of the Old Man rounds. These are not the rounds that they made in the show for the Old Man from that big silver lot they purchased, but they did make another run of these. And I even had the opportunity to get the Old Man here to sign it while I was there, so that was pretty sweet. Got Richard Sr., the Old Man, to give it a sign. So that's a coin or a round that's pretty dear. I thought it was pretty cool, and of course I paid, you know, way over spot for that because I was buying it from them. Okay. Again, here's a good example of just being able to accumulate some silver when you've got some cash to do it. These are just little 1 gram Walking Liberty replica rounds, and these are actually great for trade. I'm not huge into the whole prepping thing. You know, I do think that having silver set aside is better than having piles of cash, and having smaller denominations like this I think is always good. I have traded with other people for other silver, and it's always nice to have little individual you know, denominations here of silver. And of course I like to keep them, it's pure silver, so I like to keep them clean and so forth. Okay, others. You know, originally when I first got into silver, I thought that I was never going to buy rounds. I was an art bar guy only, and I absolutely love the art bars still. I do think there's a little too much of a premium for art bars normally versus if you're just going to buy rounds. But this is from the Silver Mint, Silver State Mint. Sorry about that, Silver State Mint. Found these on eBay for a good price, and it was cool, so I picked it up. That's an art bar of that. I also got this little half half-ounce round from them as well, which I thought was really cool. I do play poker, so it was nice to have a little kind of cool card cover that was something a little bit different. I've got the Buffalo, kind of the normal bar, Scottsdale silver, and then I kind of overpaid for this as well, numismatically, but I am Sicilian, and I do kind of like all things Italian, so this was a little Christopher Columbus bar that I found, and it's actually, the stamp is very defined. I don't know if you can really tell that in the, I paid a lot for this thing too. This was early 2012 probably, but this is United States Coinage Corporation, 1 silver, 0.999 fine ounce, 1973. And I just thought it was really cool, so I picked it up. A little dime, a Liberty dime, but that's actually 2 troy ounces. And again, I bought this simply because it was in a an airtight already, and it looked cool, so why not? There's a little bit of a bluing patina on the sides there, but that's not a big deal. Uniqueness. When I first started looking for something larger than 1 ounce, I found this little Fabergé egg. It's actually like 1.75 ounces, I think. But this was just a beautiful, stunning piece, and of course, it's in the airtight, so I, of course, was super excited to find that. But I just thought this was a real cool looking piece, so I had to get my hands on it. Another recent acquisition, again, I was looking for just silver value, and I found this 5-ounce Prey bar on eBay for a real good price. So I was excited to find this, and it was nice to get away from some of the smaller 1 ounces and get a little something larger. My cousin, Michael, who I'll actually be doing a video of his stack as well here soon. I kind of got him into silver stacking as well. He had just got a 10-ounce bar for a real good price. I forget what kind it is. It might be a Johnson Mathey, or I forget what it is. We'll definitely take a look at it. But I wanted to get a little something bigger myself, and I thought the 5-ounce bar was good place to start. I do have a 4-ounce, which we'll look at next, but it was definitely, I paid a lot over spot for it because it's beautiful. But so definitely looking to get maybe some 10-ounce stackers from Scottsdale. They definitely do have some cool silver. I got the 1 ounce. I bought my cousin a round, so I do like their silver a lot. And if you can find it where the premium's not too high, it's definitely worth it. All right, so speaking of numismatic, I don't really know why I had to have this. And for a while, I wanted to just have stacks and stacks and stacks of these. But this is a 4-ounce, 4 troy ounce, basically $100 note. It's awesome. I don't know what else to say. It was a really cool bar. I was digging it hard, and I saw it on eBay, and I kind of debated back and forth for a long time. This was probably the first big silver purchase I made. This was probably back early 2012 as well. Putting money down for 4 ounces when 4 ounces at a time when it was at $30-something was kind of a big move for me, and it was definitely way over that with the numismatic value. But it's a cool bar, and I really wanted it. All right, before we get to the Pamp Swiss, which has always been my favorite, let's talk about a couple of these commemorative coins. Now, commemorative coins is something that I had looked at from the very beginning as well. I've always digged the commemorative coins. I think they're cool. This is an Abe Lincoln here, but let's start by looking at the 2011 September 11th National Medal. I got this from the 9/11 Memorial in New York City. This is definitely a very cool bar. United States Mint, of course. I shouldn't say it's a very cool bar. It's a cool bar. I was kind of expecting for more, to be honest, for $70, but it's definitely a historical event in U.S. history here, so I thought it'd be cool to at least get something. And I was getting it from, the little Ground Zero museum there, so it was worth it to me at the time. It still is, but it's a cool coin for sure. Excuse me, round. All right. Well, you know, we'll box that up later. I'll put it over here. Abraham Lincoln commemorative silver dollar. This was something that I saw and again just kind of fell in love with this right away. It's a 2009. It's a very cool round here. Let's see if we can first get it in the box. So we've got, we'll bring it up here and zoom in. It's a proof coin. Lincoln's face, which is just awesome. In God we trust. And on the back side, which is just sick. Yeah, so these are only 90%. Still very, very cool. And that's something to definitely keep an eye out for. You know, a lot of people would just assume that, oh, it's the United States Mint that's making it, and, you know, it's all certified, and it's a proof silver dollar. You know, very, very cool. But it's only 26 grams of silver, 90% silver, 10% copper. So just definitely something to keep an eye out for. I didn't really care. It was pretty well priced, to be honest. So it wasn't like it bugged me that it was the price that it was. So, and then there's two Ben Franklin coins here. These are two of my favorites as well. There's a Founding Fathers and I think a scientist coin. So let's take a quick look at these real quick. I actually had an MS-70 of this coin. That was a little NGC graded coin, and you know, I actually don't. I think I still have a couple NGC MS-70 or PCGS. I forget which American Eagles, but you know what? And I was really big on those in the beginning as well. But I can't think. The premium for MS-70, you know, there is premium there. I just don't know that it retains the value and is worth paying for the premium up front. Definitely willing to start a dialogue on that. One of my coworkers actually only buys MS-69 or MS-70 dollars, American Eagles, or Golden Eagles, and that's all he buys is MS-69, MS-70 coins. So I think it's more of a, you know, kind of to each his own type of thing. And then this is the Scientist. Again, these are both 90% silver, 10% copper. This one is also really cool. Not as ornate as some of the others, but you know, just a cool round. Okay, and I am sorry the video is a little longer than I wanted it to be here. I apologize if I'm just rambling, but I love talking about this stuff. I think it's cool. Okay, so a couple other things here. First of all, these are goofy, I know, but I really just thought these were cool. I saw these in a coin shop. Little cert of authenticity. I mean, it's just silver leaf. That's basically over a piece of cardboard, but they weren't bent. I was at a little flea market, and a guy had a whole box of these, and there was a couple silver out of the bunch he had that weren't bent, and only one gold one that wasn't bent either. So I do think the $100 bill, of course, is cool. So I decided to just pick these up. I mean, they were just, you know, $1 or something a piece. So he was originally asking like $20 for them. So I think I paid him like whatever was in my pocket, like $2 and some change. So I thought it was a good deal, so I jumped on it. Okay, we'll just work right to left here now then. I'll just change direction on you, but got a couple grams of gold here, just some Istanbul gold. I would like some Pamp Swiss 1 grams, but at the time when I bought these, the Pamp Swiss were much more expensive. I do have 1 gram of platinum. That was something else that I definitely wanted to get a hold of. I don't know why. I just did. So I got a little Pamp Swiss 1 gram of platinum as well. So yeah, Pamp Swiss. You know, the premiums are definitely out there. They're outrageous. But if you love the Pamp, you love the Pamp. I definitely recommend, if you're getting some Assade cards, definitely get a box to store these in. You know, it's just nice to be able to keep the cards straight, and you can also line up your silver or gold, whatever it may be. And that's where I store them at. You know, initially at the beginning, I definitely bought more of the Pamp Swiss bars, and I have sold some. You know, I might find one at a coin shop for pretty near mint and hang on to it, or excuse me, spot. But I might sell it on eBay or something. So I do love the Lady Fortuna. I just think it's a sweet bar. I also do like the Year of. I think these are cool too. So I did get a 2012 one in 2012, the Lunar Art bars. I just think they're sweet. And then I found these little 10 grams, which again, you know, was pretty close to silver price. When I got these, it wasn't too bad over spot, so I just kind of grabbed these two. I think it was a little lot together. I grabbed 2013 and 2012, Year of the Dragon, Year of the Snake, and you know, Pamp Swiss makes awesome packaging for their products. You know, as I said in the beginning, fit and finish is really a big deal for me. So, but that's just me. You know, I'm willing to pay sometimes, you know, double, triple face value because it's a coin I really like, or I think will increase in value. I'll end this video now. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch and listen. I'm sorry that it's a little longer than I wanted. I definitely will be back with update videos. This is my first stacker video, so I am pumped up, and I'm thrilled that I get to share this with you guys. Please rate, please comment. I'd love to hear what you think, any questions that you might have, any feedback that you can give me, anything that I said incorrectly. Please feel free to correct me. But thanks a lot for checking this out, and I'll definitely be back with some update videos, as well as some videos on my other coinage and some of my other art bars that aren't gold or aren't silver. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys, for checking this out. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys around. Thanks.